So we are live. Welcome, 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 welcome to SC Cyber Safe. So this is it's been a long time we've done a live stream. So I just decided to do this live stream today so that one I'll catch up with everyone, with my subscribers, and then those that are new also. But the main thing which I want to discuss, I'm sure you've seen the thumbnail, you've also seen the title of this live stream. It's something really important because it came to my knowledge. I noticed that this is something that has been disturbing a lot of people. A lot of people have been facing this challenge in terms of computer security. So I decided to address it and just show you. Some of you might be shocked when you see these things which I'm going to show you, but but hopefully it goes well as I planned. Harriet, welcome. Harriet, shout out to you. Thanks for joining this live stream. Thanks for joining this live stream. So, so let me just go straight into, or let me wait for some people to join, maybe two more people or so before I get started with the topic. So, for me, I only have my Saturdays and my Sundays to maybe shoot videos and just get my videos ready for the week because throughout the week I've always been working as a network and security intern, that kind of stuff. So I really, hey Liz, welcome Liz, welcome, welcome. You are very welcome. It's been long. How are you doing? How are you doing? It's been long I've seen you, but I hope you are doing very fine. Hope you are doing very fine. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. I'm really happy to see you here on this live stream. Uh, okay, good, good, great, great. I see you're doing well. I think let me just dive into the topic of today. I'll just permit me to share my screen with you. So for those that are just, okay, just work and family. Okay, Liz. Permit me to share my screen. If you are just coming, what you are going to do is, okay, thank you, Harriet. I'm clear enough. Thank you, thank you. So what this video is about, or what this live stream is about, is are the things I'm going to be talking about, the things that people do that can breach their computer security. Most people do these things, but most people are not aware that this this is going to harm them. They just go ahead and do it. Let me just share my screen so that you will have a brief idea of what I'm talking about. Okay, so let me first start with this. Okay, so I guess everyone can see my screen. So I'm sure if you can see my screen, what you can see here on my screen is a typical computer having downloaded movies. These are movies, 2020 movies, 2021 movies, 2019 movies, lots and lots of movies you could enjoy when you are free. But how did people come across having these movies downloaded on their computers? This is one thing I want to talk about. So lots of people, for those in Nigeria here, we get to download, or not we because it's not something I do, but most people get to download movies from lots of free movies website like there's nextniger.com, name it. There are lots and lots, not just movies, series, music, and all. There's torrent sites for downloading all these movies, and they target pirated movies because they are not from the producer company. Like we know there's Netflix and these other platforms where you can watch movies. So this is a typical desktop of someone who has downloaded these movies and then the person wants to watch the movies. But what we don't know about these movies, or let me just tell you, if you go to most of these movies sites to download movies, maybe a new movie comes out, and then because you feel you don't have the money to go to the cinema to watch this movie, you just, the next thing you do is you search online and see if you can get the movie for free. And sometimes some people leverage free Wi-Fi. When they have free Wi-Fi, they leverage any free Wi-Fi opportunity to download lots of these movies from those websites. And the thing about those websites is that most of those websites, I'd not say few, I'd not say some, most of those websites are really corrupted, like in terms of they're affected with some viruses and some malwares. When I mean malwares, I mean malicious softwares. I will show you an example of that. So just hold on. I'll still show you. We'll go in depth and you'll see. So most people go ahead and download these things without knowing that they've downloaded a virus or a Trojan into their computer. And they could, once they have these things in their computer, they could be monitored. The person that it's most times hackers tend to put these things, they tend to inject it into those websites so that people, once people download it, they can monitor them. And you can be monitored. You just won't know. You can be using your phone, watching the movie, using your laptop, using your laptop, and you won't know that someone is monitoring whatever you're typing. It's just going remotely to the person, to the hacker, to the person who has set it up, and you wouldn't know at all. So, and sometimes, let me just make this note too. There was someone that was like, I have an antivirus, so I can go ahead and download these movies and this stuff. That with my antivirus, sorry, a train is passing. It's not a train, a plane is passing. So the noise, there might be a little noise. So they might go ahead and download this thing, thinking that antivirus will catch those viruses or those trojans. But in some cases, your antivirus might not catch some of those viruses or those trojans. If you are using Windows and you are using just Windows Defender, thinking Windows Defender is strong enough, Windows Defender is not good enough to catch some of these viruses. Let me just show you. Let me just skip to the point where I show you something interesting. Okay, let's look at this. So let me, no, not this. Let's look at this. Okay, let me zoom in so that I will see it clearly. So if you can, I don't know if you can see my screen. Please, can you see my screen? Can you see what is on the screen? You should see something like a movie name and an extension. I don't know if you can see my screen. Please, can you see my screen? Those that are still with me, please. Okay, let me just end this. Okay, you can. Okay, Liz, you can see it. Please, what can you see? You can just see the charts. I need you to see something else. Please, what can you see on the screen? I want to make sure you're showing the right thing because it's kind of. Okay, let me just stop sharing and reshare it again. Okay, you said you can see charts, not very clear. Okay. So, sorry about that, guys. I'm just trying to fix. I don't know. What can you see on the screen? What I want to show is let me see. Okay, please stay with me, please. I'm just trying to fix this. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I fixed it. Yeah. So if you can see clearly, you will see that this is a typical file extension. Yeah, I'm based in Lagos. Liz, I'm based in Lagos. So let me just zoom it in. Let me zoom it out a bit. So what you can see on the screen is a typical file extension. For example, now you can see these are movies that have been downloaded by people. These are movies that have been downloaded by people. And then maybe someone downloads a movie. The title of this movie is Watch Captain Underpants, the first epic movie for free on solarmovies.sc. So the name of the movie site that this person downloaded this movie is solarmovie.sc .sc, as you can see. But what I want you to look closely at this, look closely. You will see .mp4. Normally, MP4 is a file extension for videos, for movies, all those things. You see .mp4, .mkv. While if you look at the extreme edge, you see exe. Exe is for applications or for softwares for executable files. What do I mean by executable files? These files run and then perform a certain command. So this .exe is showing you that this thing that the person downloaded from that movie site, thinking that it was a movie, is not actually a movie, but a Trojan. It is a Trojan that the person downloaded thinking it was a movie. So, but you wouldn't see it. But I'm sure most, for those that know what I'm talking about, if you usually download movies, and then you might have had this experience where you click on a movie downloaded completely, and then you click on the movie, you double click on the movie, expecting the movie to open, and it does not open. When you click it, it just closes immediately. It might be that that particular file is not a movie file. It is not an MP4 file, but an exe file. That's an executable file or a Trojan or a virus that you have downloaded. You could also get this on your computer by collecting movies from someone. For example, you collect movies from someone with flash drive or hard drive, and then you can also get affected by that particular virus. It can affect your computer also. So for those still joining us, we are still talking about the things that people do that could breach their computer security, and I'm talking about downloading movies. So let me just show you another example. Let me stop sharing this. Let me show you an example again. Um, Let me show you an example again. Okay. So if you can see this, if you can see the screen also, this one is not movies this time. This one is music. Someone downloaded music. Normally the file extension for music is MP3 or WAV, but typically you see MP3 for once you see MP3, you know that yes, this is a music file. But now you can see mp3.exe. Exe is for applications or for softwares on Windows, and it means this is an executable file. Normally, once you click on this, it's going to execute a program. So this is why there are lots of disadvantages for you to just go ahead and download from. You're not supposed to download. If you want to listen to music, go ahead and use all these platforms like Spotify, Boomplay, YouTube Music. There are platforms you could, it might take you a lot to be streaming those music or those songs. But for some of those applications, I know you can download to listen offline. You just maybe need to have some subscription, which is usually cheap. For those in Nigeria, you can for Boomplay and most of these music applications, 500 naira a month, which is about $1 for those in America for a month, which is actually cheap. So there should be no reason for you to download some of these things online, because you might just be putting yourself in danger. Someone could be monitoring you, but you wouldn't know. The person could be monitoring your camera, could be monitoring everything you're typing. They wouldn't ordinarily need it except when they want to maybe attack you or something. Sometimes they sell some of your data to some organizations, and then they could use this thing in. Yeah, Liz. Okay, let me just, Liz said something here. Let me just pop it out a bit. So Liz said something here. Liz said, I have two-step verification, but I'm still worried about scammers. Well, if you have two-step verification is really, really good, but it can be bypassed. But it is very, very rare to bypass two-step verification. Once you have two-step verification, you can go ahead and rest, because it's going to be difficult for them to bypass your account. If it's a social media account, two-step verification is really important. Though there are ways that extreme hackers, like those experienced hackers, could still bypass these things, especially when you use things like, if your second step of verification is via SMS. Maybe they have to send you SMS to your phone number to input the code. That way they could still bypass it a bit, but it's rare. So you can still use two-step verification. It's really important. Though you shouldn't be worried. You shouldn't be worried. Let me just put it that way. Don't be worried. As long as you put two-step verification and it's very important to be aware that you could be social engineered. So imagine, for example, WhatsApp, you've put your two-step verification. They could enable it, and when WhatsApp sends you this pin, someone could call you and request for those pin So they use social engineering to collect your PIN, which was your two-factor or your two-step verification. So that is all on that. Yeah, I think that was a very good topic raised there, please. That was a very good one raised. Uh, please go ahead and like this video if you've not already liked it. Let me just show you another thing. This is going to be the last one before I go to the second one, which I talked about. So as you can see, this one also, this one is from this one is from a website called netniger.com. I am very keen now because okay. That's good, Liz. That's good, Liz. So as you can see, this is movies collected or movies downloaded from NetNiger. As you can see, 2021 movies. Black Widow. This movie just came out, I guess, 2 months ago or so. I don't know. I can't remember when it came out. But lots of people will want to jump on these movies and watch it and download it. All these movies, as you can see, they are 2021 movies downloaded from netniger.com. Like I explained, you can see mp4.exe, which means it's a virus, it's a Trojan. Once you click on it, it will execute something in your computer. Let me move to the second one. So that's all on movies. So the takeaway from this is that stop downloading movies. You can get a Netflix subscription. It's quite affordable for, I think, about 1,200 in Nigeria, which is barely $2 or barely $3 in America. You can get a Netflix subscription or other platforms. There's Hulu, there are some other platforms, there's Showmax. Instead of downloading all these movies, it's not, sorry about that, it's not safe. So that's the first one. Same thing applies with music. I don't want to stress that. Same thing applies with music. So the next one is next thing I want to talk about, or the next thing that I've been seeing people or people have been doing a lot is activation of Windows. Activation of Windows, sorry. So yeah, Liz, you're right. You're right. It's not good to click on any links that you do not trust. So let me just go to the next one. I know so many people. Once you get a new laptop, maybe HP laptop, you might see that your Windows is not activated. You see something like, I'm sure if you can look closely on this PC I'm using, I purposely use this PC because I wanted to explain this. You might see, if you can see the bottom corner, you will see something like activate Windows. So most people might see activate Windows, and the next thing they will do is they will jump online, they will jump on YouTube and search for how to activate Windows. And then they will start seeing lots of videos advising them, this is how to activate Windows, this is what to do. And most times you will see them telling you to download what they call KMS Pico. And KMS Pico is a key management service that is used for managing all this. There's a way it has its use. If I explain it, you might not understand the essence, but it's just for validating a product, that a product is unique, that is not being used elsewhere. So KMS Pico is not normally it's supposed to be a safe service, but you see lots and lots online, and most times, because they know that people want to use this service, people want to use this tool, they go ahead and make it malicious. So you start seeing fake ones, you start seeing viruses or malwares that are claiming to be KMS or KMS softwares for activating Windows. So what I want you to see on the screen is, as you can see, this is Windows 10 activator loader, KMS tools, portable, blah blah blah. This was detected as a virus by various strong antivirus solutions, but your normal Windows Defender would not detect it. Your normal Windows Defender would not detect it. So if you don't have a standalone antivirus solution, you might not know that you have been downloading or that you have a virus or a Trojan in your computer. So if you have to activate your Windows, what you should do is, if you see that activate Windows, go to Google and search how to activate Windows. Then you type Microsoft beside it. Once you type Microsoft beside it, you will see information from Microsoft. Microsoft will tell you the best ways to enable or to activate your Windows. And usually, it's usually the best way because it's from Windows themselves. Okay, So they will show you step by step process to activate your Windows. Aside that, do not download any key management software for activating Windows. People also for things like Microsoft Office, to activate Microsoft Office, people also use this KMS, and it is not safe. If you've been using it, I will advise you. Well, the way to get rid of it is the one that I know is just to either download a very good antivirus solution, a paid antivirus solution. A free antivirus solution might not help you to get rid of this KMS, because once it is in your computer, it is difficult to leave except you format your computer entirely. So if you have it on your computer, I would advise you. If you don't, I'm sure those that know me now will trust everything I'm saying. But if you don't trust everything I'm saying, you can go online and search for yourself. Ask, is downloading KMS or using KMS to activate Windows safe? You will see that it is not safe at all. So if you have it on your PC or your computer, the best thing to do is format your computer. Just copy your important files, but I think those files might be affected. But you can copy your important files and then format your computer. But better still, get a paid antivirus. That one will just help you to remove it immediately. So Liz said something here which I would like to highlight. So Liz said, I usually get emails from scammers claiming a collaboration, but it's sketchy, and they send a link for me to click, so I never click. That is very, very good, Liz. Sometimes you might see some. I've gotten such emails like that saying we are from this company, we are from this company, we are from this social platform. I can go ahead and we want to collaborate with you. We've been enjoying your content, and we think it's something we would like to partner with you and collaborate with you. Go ahead and click on this link or go ahead and fill these details. If it is not an organization you know, do not respond to them. Do not click any link. That is the most and important rule of email safety. Do not just click on any link. Make sure it is a company you can easily verify. And if it's not something you can if it's not a company you can easily verify, do not respond or do not click on such links, because you could click on a phishing link. So yes, you are doing the right thing by not. You can just make sure so that you'll not be losing out on a great opportunity. Make sure you research about them, research them very well. If they contact you and say their name is whatever it is, just go ahead and do your Google research, do an in-depth research. You will know if they are legitimate, and if they are legitimate, um, check the link to make sure it's safe. You don't need to click on it. Just look at it. By looking at it, you know if it's something legitimate. If you've been following our videos, you will know if it is legitimate. So thank you. I'm happy that you are quite aware in terms of your online safety. It's important. Most people don't take their online safety to consideration because they feel like, oh, I've not been hacked since, this has not happened to me, so it's not something I should be bothered about. But it is something to really worry about. It is something that you should take note of. At least do your best. Whatever happens, then you know you did your own best. So it's really important. So I guess that's the major thing I wanted to share with us in this video. From time to time, I'll keep on doing these live streams. I just decided to do one today because I have time on my side. I decided to do this live stream, and I'm happy you are here, Liz. Harriet was also. Let me go. Harriet, Harriet was here. Harriet, please, you guys consider checking her. For those content creators, you can check out Harriet's channel. She does YouTube growth, finance, and lifestyle. You enjoy her content. She's someone that is really fun to. And also Liz too. You could check Liz out. She has good content also. So I guess that's all for this live stream. Please go ahead and like this live stream to help us to get to many people, and so that many people get this information. So many people don't know about this, and it's affecting them, but they wouldn't know. So most times, I even forgot to say this. You could notice that your computer is hanging a lot, and then you start wondering, why is my computer lagging? Why am I experiencing these issues? It's because you have these things on your computer. Once those trojans are on your computer, they will be running, but you wouldn't know. They'll be running in the background, and your computer will be very slow, but you wouldn't know that that is what is affecting your computer, except you have a very strong antivirus that could help you identify those threats or those things. So that's just basically it. Just basically it. So I think I have a video. Yeah, Liz. Oh, it's 9 a.m. there. Wow. Which country are you in, Liz? Which country? Which country is that? Which country is that, Liz? That's pretty much early. 9 a.m. It's quite what's time here? It's about 4:25 here, so it's evening around. It's evening in this place. So I think someone just joined us. If you are just joining us, thank you for joining. You could please don't forget to give us a like. Wow. Okay. Okay, that's nice. That's USC, Colorado. Okay, Colorado. That's nice. That's nice. 9 a.m. That's about 6 hours. Yeah, we have 6 hours, 7 hours there about time difference. Okay. Okay. So for those that are just coming up, for those that are just joining, I'm almost concluding the live stream, but I'm happy that you are really here or you're able to make it. We talked about the two major things that people have been doing that are breaching their computer security, which is downloading movies from all these free movie sites, and also music, and then activating Windows using KMS, all these KMS softwares. You can go ahead and watch the live stream after. You can watch the video after it's over. You will see the examples I gave. I showed real life examples of how those things are affecting computers. You can go ahead and watch it after the live stream. So if any questions for me, please, if you have questions. Oh, you're from Uganda. That's nice. You're from Uganda. That's Africa. That's nice. That's nice. I thought you were, but you've been in US for a long time, though. You've been in US for a long time. You're just originally from Uganda, I guess. So, any questions for me in terms of, and let me just tell you, we are almost at 1,000 subscribers. I know I didn't enable my subscriber count because I just felt like, let me just leave it that way. I don't want people, um, I just decided to leave it that way. I just felt, but perhaps later I would, when I'm doing my 1,000 subscriber celebration, I will just go ahead and let everyone see it. But for now, we are almost there. Let me just put it that way. So, uh, so I have about two videos that I'll be dropping during the week, and they are really important videos. One is about this recent scam there's this recent scam that is really manipulative. I'll just expose that scam, and then there's another one that is almost related to that, so almost same like scam related topic. For those that are new, I teach online safety, digital safety. I'm also learning. It's not as if I'm an expert in all these things. Anything I learn, basically, I just share it with everyone on this channel. This channel is not for those that are cyber security experts majorly, but they're always welcome to contribute and give us more insights. But it's majorly for those that might not have any knowledge on cyber security, so that they will know the basics of online safety. So it's anything I'm saying here, I might not use the main cyber security terms because I want everyone to be able to understand, even those that don't know anything about cyber security. Please, if you are just coming, please like the video, like the live stream. You can ask any question. I'm sure you are just coming. You can go back and rewatch the parts you've missed. Okay. I'm really happy to have you here. I'm really happy to have you here. Um, I hope I'm still audible because my screen just froze. I hope I'm still audible. So, yeah, let me see what I was sharing. So, okay. Please, if you're online, please indicate. I don't know those that are online right now. I hardly do live stream, so it's quite difficult for me to tell. those that are online. But I'm happy to see that people are watching. I'm happy, even though some of you might know the things I'm talking about, but it's still good to once in a while just refresh your memory, share to those that I had the time that I had to when I recently started, or when I got interested in cybersecurity, I had to start sharing my videos to people, not because I had to start sharing these videos so that there will be people around me will be aware of this, my family and all. Okay, Liz, you can hear me. Great, great. So I had to start sharing these videos so that everyone. So if you watch such videos, don't just keep it to yourself, because someone beside you might not know about this. Your family member might not know about this, and all. But by the time you share it to them, they'll be enlightened too. If they don't know, if they might not understand what I'm saying, because sometimes I use some of these terms that could be complicated. But if you don't understand it, if you understand it clearly, you go ahead and explain it to them so that they would understand what I'm saying. Uh, I think that's at this point the video has ended. Though, for those that if you are still online, it's just maybe you just want to keep on. I'm just hanging out. I finished talking about what's the topic of today basically. So I'm just trying to catch up with everyone. Okay. Uh, so this is SC Cyber Safe, online safety, digital safety, and we expose recent online scams targeted at scamming individuals. So we go ahead and expose those things so that at least people are kept safe one way or the other. It's really a painful thing to lose money, or yeah, that's I think that's like the highlight of everything, losing your money to people, and then your privacy too. Privacy too is also something to be worried about. And just type something. Thanks for coming. Please, if you are sorry, if you are watching this on, I forgot to say, if you are watching this on replay, perhaps you are watching, because some people might watch this after the live stream is over. You can go ahead and just tell me that. You can write what's it? Is it replay? Just say you're watching on replay so that I'll know you're watching on replay and not the live video. Can in the comment section, not on the live chat, in the comment section. So leave a comment. If you have any questions, like I said, you can ask now or you can ask in the comment section. I could go ahead and answer. If you have any concerns, if you feel there's something you need to let me know on how to improve my content. I think right now it's kind of bright. I'm not using any lightning like a ring box or what do I say? Like a ring light or a softbox. I'm not using any of that. I'm just using natural light. That's why I can see that a part of my face is kind of um, dark and the other side is lit. So I'm just using natural light. So thank you for watching. Okay, let me just switch the screen and change. I'm done with this guy. Done with this guy. Oh, so I can see that three people are watching, but it's just Liz that has been. I'm trying to get those that are still watching or that are still online. Please, if you are still online, please let me. Yeah, natural light is actually the best because it's if you are well positioned. Like my videos, some of my videos, I go ahead and shoot my videos in front of my window or in front of a door that is well lit, that is opened. So it gives you that the toning is really great. But sometimes all this ring light and all you might need to be an expert to know how to position the lights to give you that good angle and everything. But natural light really works great if you know how to exploit it. Don't know what I'm saying again. Don't know what I'm saying again. So it's 4:34 here. Mm, I'm supposed to have. So what video did I do last? Yeah, that was. Let me just. I'm sure some people saw. I don't know if some people saw I was about doing live stream. That's I'm here in Nigeria, in Lagos, Nigeria. So I was about doing I had already started the live stream, not that I was about doing it. I had started the live stream about 10 p.m. yesterday, 10 p.m. last night when when I lost power. All right, bye Liz, bye Liz. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I'm really glad you came here. I'm really glad. I'm really glad. Thank you, thank you. Bye. Bye, Liz. So as I was saying, my the the power I lost power, then I didn't have light again to continue the video. So I had to just postpone the live stream from yesterday till today. I had to reschedule it till today. That's why I'm doing this live stream at this time. I wanted to do that yesterday because I had more to even say. But because of power, Lagos, Nigeria and power issues is just, and at that point I couldn't start going to get lights and everything. Just I just had to think the best thing was to just postpone it till today or reschedule it. So YouTube, why can't I see the three people that are watching this stream? For those that are watching, thank you. I'm happy that you are here. You are supporting. I'm sure you are learning something also. I also want the opportunities to. I wish I had more people also that could also impute and then get to ask more questions. Though it's fine if there are no questions, it means you quite understand everything I'm saying. This cap. I have. That's true. I'm trying to do a new merch. The ones I've done so far. This one is over a year now. When I did the cap, the SC Cyber Safe clothes and all. I'm trying to start a new merch and then produce new ones with newer write-ups and all, just on informing everyone about online safety and avoiding scams, all those kind of things. So I think very soon, uh maybe when we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll just show you the designs and everything. You see how they look. If you want them, you could just let me know. I could do a giveaway. I could I could do a giveaway. It depends. But don't worry, once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will go ahead and show you the designs of the merch or the new clothing that I have put in place. I've started designing. Wow, this is 38 minutes into the live stream. I'm really glad and thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for staying throughout this live stream. It means a lot. I'm sure you're learning. I don't know why I didn't have I didn't have lots of stuff. I have my book here, but there's nothing I can. The things that are here are topics for. I'm just scripting for next video. Because I always write my scripts so that I don't. Sometimes let me just share an experience with you. I was recording I was recording a video today for the one that I'll post during the week, and then after talking for over 30 minutes thereabouts, because my talk is always long until I did the video. After talking for over 20 minutes, I noticed when I finished and then checked it, there was no audio. Like it's very frustrating to have done that. After 30 minutes of talking or 20 minutes of talking, there was no audio. I lost the audio in that video. There was no audio at all. My mouth was just moving. So I had to start again. It was really stressful. So sometimes I go through all these things and I found out that it was my lav mic that was having the issue because I plugged it and then tested it. It was working. When I then started doing the main video, it stopped working. So sometimes I have that issues where I have to do a video almost 3 times before I put out the final stuff. So it's one of the stress that content creators go through. I'm sure if people start sharing their stress, their issues or the issues they've had with you, you will be surprised. Sometimes if your camera, I don't always forget to clean the lens of my camera because there's a time I don't know what stained my camera lens and then I didn't notice. I was shooting the video. Then when I finished, I saw that a part of it was was blocked or blocked. I was really frustrated because that topic was something that was difficult to present, basically. So I see someone is just joining. If you are just joining, thank you for joining. Go ahead and like this video or this live stream. What we talked about was the two major things that most people have been doing that could affect or breach their computer security. And I talked about activating Windows with KMS or this key management service, and also downloading movies from websites like NetNiger, Solar, all these movie sites. You know, all those pirated movie sites. And I showed examples of how people download Trojans, and then when you click on the video expecting it to open, the video does not open. So you might be worried that what is happening? Why is this video not opening? It's because you are running an executable file. You are running a .exe. You might see it as .mp4, but there's a .exe. When you expand it, you will not just see that .exe. I use my phone to shoot videos. I always run out of space. That is also true. I use my phone. Currently, I'm using my phone to shoot or to do this live stream. I even this morning, before I did a new video, I had to clear all the videos, all the unnecessary videos I had on my phone that were taking space. And sometimes it could be a challenge also. Even when I'm ready to export my videos from the video editing software that I'm using on my mobile, I will now see that there's no space to even export the new video. So I'll have to start deleting. And there are times when I'll be deleting and I'll mistakenly delete one of the clips from the recent video that I just did. So I understand what you are facing. It's always very difficult. But one thing I always do, I always make sure I have enough space before shooting a video, because I hate when I'm shooting a video and it just cuts immediately. It's always very annoying. So I always make sure I have enough space. I clear. So what I do is that if I shoot a video and I've exported it, I will transfer that video to my computer, and then that's after uploading it. I will transfer it to my computer and then delete the one on my phone. Or you can go ahead and delete it entirely, even if you don't have a laptop to transfer it, you can delete it entirely. As long as it's been uploaded to YouTube, you can always re-download it, or yeah, you can always re-download it. But just try and clear space before shooting the videos, or less. I understand what you are saying. So I think right now I would say I've done YouTube a long time to tell you how YouTube is in terms of going on YouTube and everything. iPhones had a provision for memory cards. Oh, yeah, most people wish to also the iPhone, but iPhone is not just like that. iPhone, you have to start using. But it's better when you want to buy an iPhone. It's better to just get the one of like 128 gig at least. You know that one can serve you well. But if you're buying 32 gig, an iPhone, just a picture on iPhone consumes a lot of space. So if 32 gig iPhone is nothing, except you're just using it for pictures and just basic stuff. But if you're using it to take a video, 32 gig is not enough. So most times you see people getting 128 gig of 128 gig storage for their iPhones. I personally use an Android. I don't use an iPhone because I really like Android. I don't know. iPhone is just kind of problematic, though it's a good device, but and the camera is also great. But I still prefer Android. Maybe getting a Samsung also, it's going to be great in terms of camera. So that's just it. Creating content. So Liz, I'm really glad you've been here. Let me end the live stream so that you go to work, and so that I'll not extend this. So thank you, and I'll see you later. If you've not subscribed, if you are watching and you've not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. We have lots of videos you can watch on the channel. You might have missed some of those videos. Go ahead and watch those videos. Leave your comments. Let me know what you feel about the video. If you feel like my lighting was bad or my audio was very poor, or if you feel there's something I can do to improve my video quality, let me know. I'm always open to improvement. Though I know some of the limitations I have is not, or some of the challenges I have is not having a good studio, let me put it that way, or a good place to properly shoot the videos, or even equipment too. But I'm still working on getting better equipment and all. But if you feel there's something I can improve in my videos, yeah, there's also one question I wanted to ask. I think this is the best opportunity to ask. I don't know, Liz, if you're still there, or any other person. I usually use background music for some of my videos, but some people said it's quite okay. Some people said they don't want background music because they see it as I'm explaining something. And sometimes the background music could be distracting. That is not something entertaining, and using background music could be distracting in the video. So I don't know what you. Okay, thank you, Liz. Thank you, Liz. I really appreciate. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I really want to know, it's should I keep on using background music for my videos, or I should just get rid of the background music and just only the audio from. Okay, if I'm teaching, no music. Okay, great, 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 great. Because I think the last time I used music, it was sounding somehow because all I could hear was the background music, and it was okay. Okay, thank you, thank you. Said if it's entertainment. Liz said if you are teaching, no music, but if it's something entertaining, I can add music. Yeah, I think I noticed that I've gotten feedback as regards that once I'm teaching something or once I'm explaining things like this, that the music could be distracting at times. And yeah, thank you. I'll take note of that. I'll put that into consideration. So thank you. Let me just end the live stream. I thank you. See you next time, please.